Good evening guys, and welcome to another edition of Cod's Bites Fishing Adventures. Today, ladies and gents, we are at a famous mark, one I've never fished before, Cod Corner. Been great reports down here, great reports of some cracking fish. So we've all decided to turn up tonight. There's quite a few of us. I think there's one man on his rod. There's Big Dan fishing from Mansfield. And I do believe there's a CodFather a bit further down, and I think there's one more, but I'm going to go visit him in a minute. Hopefully we're going to get some cracking fish tonight, because as I say, it's supposed to be great here. I'm using my big rods, and I really probably shouldn't have done them, but I've brought the big rods, and I'm on 3-up flapper, because apparently that's the one to be on down here. Only about 30 metres out. It seems to be holding out pretty well, so hopefully we're in for a cracker of a night. Only one small problem: I forgot to charge the second battery. I thought I'd charge it and I haven't, because I've just checked it. So we've only got about an hour and a half's worth of footage, so I'm going to keep it short in short spurts and try and get as much action as I can. I'll keep you on the rods because you're not going to get much otherwise. As I say, I'm expecting some cracking fish today, so let's hope we get some. It's, I think it's about -3 at the moment. It's expected to go down to -6 about 2 in the morning. It's around, I think it's about 8:30ish now, and we're fishing all the way through the night till probably 7 or 8 in the morning, so we could be absolutely iced up by morning. It could be a cold night, but luckily we've got all the mod cons on here because we've got street lighting. It's all nice concrete floor, easy to get your fish up, and what more can you ask? So I'll let you stay on the rods for a couple of minutes, then I'll cut you off, and if I get a bite I'm going to put it back on, and I'm going to try and get you as much bite and fish action as I can. Dan's doing a lab. He's about 35 metres away from me on the right. I'm sure you'll be seeing me on his lab. Well, I actually just paid him a visit and had a good chat on his lab, and thanked everybody for subscribing to the channel. Obviously I'm getting a lot of views, but we're not getting subscriptions, so let's see if we can get it equating to subscriptions. Anybody that's watching these videos, please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, because obviously it gives you more confidence when you're doing them, and obviously you want to get more content out, so don't forget to hit the subscribe and like button, and see if you can get me up to 500 in the next couple of months. It'd be great if I can get up there. Right, I'm going to zip it, because you know me, I'll talk forever, so I'm going to zip it, and I'm going to leave you on the rods for 2 or 3 minutes, and then I'm going to cut you off and we'll bring you back and we'll get the action. It's opening up great anyway, guys. It's more or less dead straight, so what more can you ask? I think we're about an hour from top. Oh, I forgot to mention I brought my brother with me again today, Andy. He's down there, right on the very tip of Cod Corner. He caught one here 2 weeks ago, a decent cod, so he's come back for a second helping. So I used to the camera and go over there, and if you looked it on camera and you'd be famous for it on that video. No. I reminded not to swear this time, guys, because it's a lot of bleeping. Beep, beep. There's a lot of bleeping involved when you swear. This is Andy, by the way. This is Andy. I don't know if you can see him with his light on, but that's my brother. He caught a cod a couple of weeks ago down here. So let's hope one of us gets one tonight, because there's quite a few of us down here now, and we're all YouTubers, so surely somebody's going to get some. As long as we don't blank, guys, that's the main thing. Let's have a light in first, just to say we've had them, and then we'll move on to the big boys. Right, I'm going to take a little break for now, because as I said, my other battery's flat, I ain't charged it, so I've only got an hour and a half of footage, so I'm going to keep it in 5-10 minute spurts, and hopefully we'll make a nice video out of it. See you in a while. Right, I brought you back, guys, because I've just got a cracking bite, so let me get some light. I've got a cracking bite on this rod. Well, it was a cracking bite as well. I'm going to tighten up a little bit. See if it goes again. If it isn't, I'm bringing it in. But it was a good bite, that one. It has been nothing for the crowd. Yeah, fighting again. Got some on it, obviously. Yeah, it's all on that, isn't it? Let's have a look then, guys. If it is, it's a very small one. Screwed me up, haven't it? Yeah, definitely had a great bite there, guys. There's nothing on it, but there are quite a few bites on that. So they're there. So they're there, aren't they? Definitely there. Right, cut you back off a bit. As I said, I ain't got a lot of battery, so I'll cut you back off. Catch you in a while. Right, I'm back, guys, because I just had a cracking bite, and I've just had another cracking bite. So hopefully we might have a fish on here. I'm just going to let it develop a little bit, because it was a really good bite. It's a really good bite for that. Make sure I haven't got a bite. Make sure Dan ain't got a bite much in his rod. Leave that one. No, but I'm just making sure he hasn't. Camera curse this, guys, I'm telling you, that was a cracking bite. Two really good bites. About 10 seconds apart. It's gone quiet. Unless there's a flatty sucking my bottom hook. Oh yeah, I don't know, it's still bouncing. Yeah, I don't know, it's still active. Yeah, I think we've got a fish on, guys. Yeah, definitely on that. It's flat down a bit now. What is that one? Oh, what's the beer? I've got off the beer. Good off there, good. Oh, I haven't. I'm not even going to top that. There's a flat line, isn't it? Yeah, we're doing on it. The whole channel there. Well, that was unbelievable. That was a good fight, that wasn't it? Yeah. They're definitely there, guys. Definitely some good fish out there. That was cracking bites. I think it was a camera case. You saw that last bite though. It was a beautiful bite. I'm going to cut you off for a while again, rebait it and get it out. And if it goes again, I'll get you on. Right, I'm back, guys, because I've just had the best bite I've had all season. Absolutely cracking slack lining bite, massive bite. Shane saw it, Danny saw it. Pulling it, and it was at least 7 or 8 pound minimum cod. It was bending my rod for like the first league and a half. It was ridiculous. I got it maybe 7 or 8 foot from the wall and it come off. Wow, it was wriggling like a bugger. And I lost it, but it was definitely 7, 8, maybe even more. It was massive. Shame I didn't catch it on camera, the bite, but it was, that was a bite. A proper bite, that was. It's giving us all confidence now, because I've just seen it. It was with me when I was reeling it. It was that bad, guys. I was struggling to reel it in, but, you know, trying to reel the reeling, it was that heavy. It was a massive fish, that. Such a shame. What a cracker of a bite. I would love to have got that with the wall. That is the best bite I've had this, well, the last 2 or 3 years. Even the 7-pounder what I was reeling with last year didn't do that damage on my rod. That was ridiculous. But it's given us confidence. I'm going to leave the camera on for a while because I've been getting some really, really big bites. And I think there's fish on here. Big ones. It's hard turned about half an hour ago, so it's going out, but there's no pull. It's just staying straight out, so only about 30 metres out or so. It may have been the hooks, guys. I've got 4 rows on, but they're them real thin hooks, the black ones, and I've got no barbs on them. And I think the fish is just wiggled off as I rolled it in. He was struggling that much in the water. I might move to big 4 rows with barbs on, because I probably wouldn't have lost that fish if I'd have had a better hook on it. But it's definitely given us some confidence, that. I mean, they all saw it, so, you know, it's given all confidence now. We've got rejuvenate. It's been a bit, well, there's been bites, but we haven't had no fish. Apart from 2 flatties that have been caught. One man and his rod got one, and Shane got one, both flatties. Decent flatties, like, but they've come for the cod. By hell did I get a cod there. It's just a shame I lost it. It wasn't my fault, I was reeling in constantly. It just wiggled off. It was a big fish. I've actually got some big 4-row circle hooks. I might even try them. If they're going to start wriggling off like that. I had a few problems with these hooks at all. Very good.
I've just got set properly.
Oh, that a cracking bite, Andy. Yeah. That was a massive fish, wasn't it? What do you reckon? About 8 1/2 pound of that? It was good bait, that, wasn't it? I couldn't even reel it, it was that fast. Could have been a wreck. I've got another tub one. I've got it right in the same spot where I threw it, so never got one.
I doubt it.
I doubt it. I was going to look one of them again. Same camera. It was a good bite though, that one. That was the best bite I've seen for a long time, wasn't it? I've got some coppers on there. I even got the slack liner, didn't I? So definitely got that. Andy, there's no barbs on them hooks, this is the problem. I've got them black Aberdeen hooks on, there's no barbs on them. So you go to that, and obviously you can pull it so up. Oh yeah, that's the thing. That's the reason why you need barbs on there, like, it just gives you that added extra bit, doesn't it? Yeah, the fact that's really hard. Yeah, I say I've got another cracking bite. I'm exactly the same spot where that was, maybe there's a few down there. Not hanging around. Well, there might be something down there that we don't know about. Might be one of the favourite places where I like to go. There you go. Another bite, guys. Keep an eye on the rod. It's had 2 really good bites there. I'm in exactly the same spot where I've just lost that fish. Hopefully he's come for second helping. Yes, interesting.
That was a good bite there, right?
Yeah, it's exactly in the same spot where I just lost the fish, so hopefully it's still around that area feeding. I might got back on it.
Well, it's,
I reckon that'd have took my record cod that if I'd have got that. Won it easy.
and there's no problem.
No, but it just showed you the rear. Done it?
Yeah, that was a good bite there, that.
Still be in there, haven't it, obviously, because it's been bad on the first. It has always fished down well down here though. Well, I did everything right reeling that in. I never stopped, did I? I kept it tight. Yeah, I kept it tight when I was reeling it, didn't I? So it was not my fault, it was just wriggling that bad. What do you say, you switched to flapping? I think Shane just has as well, because that seems to be where they're coming from.
I've only got two on it though, I took one off.
See, if I'd have had a penny one there, I think I'd have had that.
I took the eye one.
I'd have had my bad 4 rows on it and I'd have got that. I wouldn't have lost it. But there again, what do you count on the penny? You don't know, do you? I might swap to penny though.
No, it's not the top penny.
Right. It'll be sickening if I don't get a fish now and I've just had that. It's ridiculous. I'm keeping you on this rod, guys, because I've had 2 good bites on this in the last few minutes, so. This is how it happened last time, wasn't it? There's definitely fish in here, guys, because we're all getting good bites. Shane's just lost a whopper and all, but he had it nearly in, and it's took his gear.
This round here is noted for big fish, big cod.
I was really expecting a big whopper coming up that wall there one hill. It's disheartening when you get something like that. A massive fish like that and you lose it. I just hope it's still about feeding. I'll leave it on a couple more minutes, guys, because as I say, I keep getting nibbles on this rod. But I ain't got a lot of battery, so I want to make a video out of it, so I want to get good footage. It's just a shame I couldn't get the camera on in time for that bite, because I lost the fish. Well, I did lose it, but I mean, it was nearly pulling my rod in, it was that good. The funny thing is, I was actually live with Dan. It's a sprint over here. Say again. I've got 4 rows on, but they're them black ones with no barbs. Now, if I'd have had a 4 row on there with barbs, I think I'd have had that. Them bait holder hooks are good. Right guys, I'm going to take the camera off for a little while. If I do get another bite and I can actually get the camera on in time, obviously if it's a massive bite I won't have time to do it, but I'll certainly show you the fish if I get them. But we'll be back in a while. Right, we're back guys. Quite a few hours have passed. I had a massive bite. I can't remember if I told you this, but I had a massive bite. Shane was here and the rest. It was definitely a double figure. Absolutely, definitely. I was bending the rod in half. Huge slack liner. I had a massive slack liner. I got it to near the wall and lost it, unfortunately. I've had quite a few bites afterwards, but I'm still blanking, believe it or still blanky. The temperature now is about -2, with the wind chill of about -3. Looks like there's a bit of snow in the air. It's now about, must be about 1:30, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't actually feel my right leg a minute ago, but it's woke up a bit now. It's really cold, put it that way. Must be mad fishing in this. What do you do to get fish? Gotta be into it. I'm going to leave the camera on for a bit because I've only got about half an hour battery left anyway for that. So I'm going to leave it on and burn it out. I don't really want to stay much longer anyway because as I said, it's absolutely freezing. A bit too hot to be fishing in this type of weather all night, so on the way here I actually locked the keys in the boat. In the driveway, I just bought a new car. I was carrying lots of stuff and I actually put the keys down in the boat so I could put the stuff in it. I actually got to pick them up and locked it, and it's the only key I had. You must have got that on camera, that was a lovely one, that one. Yeah, I locked the keys in my boot, so I had to get a locksmith out. So it cost me an arm and a leg to get that done. Luckily he came within half an hour and got the keys like. And I got here, but it's just been one of them nights. I lost a massive fish and I lost the keys in the boat, so what can you do? Silly thing to do, like, but it happened. I'll just make sure I'll never do it again. So I've actually, the guy's actually going to get me a spare key, make a spare key up. So I should have a spare key in a couple of days, so I won't be doing it again. It was just silly, really. There you go. Shane's just gone about 10 minutes ago, CodFather. Russ went about an hour before him, because Russ is going to go all the way back over the bridge and that. I'll stay for a little while longer, but I won't be staying all night because I'm too old for that now. I think Danny's staying the night, although I've advised him not to, he's pretty cold tonight. Really, this weather, especially if it snows. We've got snow Joe about 2:30 apparently. He has got a tent with him, like, so it should be alright. But it's a lovely venue, this Cod Corner, absolutely fantastic. Beautiful venue, really nice and clean. Plenty of light as well. I'm under a street light here, so it's pretty bright. That's where I've got a fish on it, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. It might have just give, but I can't see because it's not far straight on. There could have been a bit of weed pushing the lamp. But apart from my brother, who went about an hour ago, I'm the only one that's blanking down here, but I've had the best bite. Unfortunately, I lost a massive fish. Shane's had a cod. It's only a small codling, right, but he's had a cod, that's the main thing. Russ had a flatty, and I think Shane had a flatty as well, so he's had a couple of fish, right? Can't say I ain't had no bites because I've had quite a lot, but now it's come to fruition, unfortunately. That's the way it goes. I'm just not happy with these black oaks though. There's no barbs on them, and I think you can lose your fish easily on them. I like to use the great old oaks because they're a lot more robust, and fish tend to stay on them once you've got them. We're looking down here now, the tide's gone out. There's actually quite a big wall and a ledge about 20 feet out, because the tide's right out now, and you can actually see the ledge, and I think that's what I got the fish stuck on and it got on. Well, that was just after slack water. I think it was about 45 minutes down when I got that. Yeah, I'm going to leave you on the rods, guys, because on the rod, I've only got one rod out. It's pointless putting two out because I'm using flappers, and it's just too cold to keep baiting up. So obviously the bait's been staying on anyway. I haven't been coming off. I haven't lost no bait all night, apart from when I've had a few bites, and this is obviously took the bait. Well, that was a dream bite. They all saw it anyway, so they mentioned it in the videos. It was absolutely a dream bite. It's the bite you dream about, but I just didn't get the fish. We've definitely been double figures. It was a massive fish. It's actually bending my rod right in half nearly, and it's a full bend, and it was struggling like hell when I was pulling it in. It actually even slack lined me while I was reeling it in as well. We actually thought I'd lost all my gear. I kept winding and it came back again, and it was struggling really badly. When I go home later, I'll be dreaming about that fish, the one that I never got.
better up there. It's just like you put a phone, you put sound on it.
Well guys, nothing happening really for me. It's really quite fast. I started about 5-10 minutes ago. Just check this battery guys, because there wasn't a lot on it. I'm onto 1 bar, so I've probably got 10 minutes left on it max. So I'll say the goodbye on it in a minute, because otherwise I won't fit it in. It's been a short video this time because as I said, I only had 1 battery. I ain't had a lot of action apart from fuel bites. I've no fish. It's definitely going to be a blanky night. But I can still dream about the best bite I've ever had. Because it was unbelievable bite. The rod was bending in half on the bite, so it was a huge bite. But all the other YouTubers was here to witness it, so it really did happen. Right guys, I've got actually less than a bar left on this camera, so I can't really film anymore. As I said, the battery was dead on the camera. I'd only just charged it 2 or 3 days ago, and it hadn't been used. I just left in the camera and it's just died. Basically, I've been left with just one battery. They don't last very long in these cameras. You've got to get an hour at the most out of them. So it's been a great night here anyway. I've had some great bites, but I've had one cracking bite. It's been great fishing with one man and his rod, Russ, Shane CodFather, Big Dan from Big Dan Fishing, and my brother who came with me. I also never got a bite tonight, believe it or not. He never even had a bite, and he's in the best spot. So just shows you don't have to be in the best spot to get bites. But I've enjoyed myself. It's not a long video, but I mean I've been putting some long ones up, so maybe short ones are good, I don't know. But it's been enjoyable. Cold, very cold. At one point I couldn't feel my right leg. Something just starting to thaw out now. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I always enjoy coming out fishing. It's been a bit of a mare of a day with blocking the keys and stuff, but you know, I can imagine if Bernard had done it, he'd have had a right paddock. But you know, it's the way it goes. It's my own fault. So until next time, guys, which I think will be a beach. I might try Mappleton or something like that. Or Tunstall even. I don't know if I can get down or not, but I'll have a little scout around and see if there's any get downs. If there is, I might try one of them, because I like to do new venues. You know, this isn't a venue tonight, but I like to do new venues, so you know, I want the cod. It's definitely the weather for it. So until next time, me, Jimmy, Cod Bites Fishing Adventures. It's a very, very, very good but cold night. See you next time.